Hello people. I'm here at a secret location. Not really, it's just outside of Trailer Bay. Everyone knows about it. But this is day 2/3 of trying to get a tope off the Anglesey shore. Oh Jesus. And yeah, we have it on very good authority that one was caught here yesterday sometime. And I'm going to catch one today. We haven't got any fresh bait, which is never a good thing. The plan is to get fresh bait today. So I brought my little SGS4 with pen slammer. We could just get some baited feathers out there, baited sabikis. I've got some speakies with me, and potentially pollock, a dab, I don't know, whitey, I don't know. We'll just get anything live, anything fresh, and it's always going to help us out when fishing for tope. So goes the rumours. So try and get a bit of mackerel, pollock, really small ones. Joey mackerels would be perfect, fresh as you like, and then we're laughing. I shouldn't laugh yet because I haven't caught anything, so I'll laugh when I catch. I will mention, I do like using my multipliers, which is why I'm going to use a multiplier on this one as well today. The very, very nice people at Penn, thank you Peter Gibson by the way. I had a bit of a problem with that crunchy bit of the reel in the Sandonna video, you could hear it. I told Peter Gibson of Penn, of Pure Fishing, what was going on, and I was just like, I don't know what's going on with it, and it's making a hell of a noise, and he's replaced it. Not only that, but I'll be honest with you, just because of the customer service, how good it was, and I do really love this reel. I prefer this over the casting special, if I'm honest. Because I love it so much, I've bought another one. I've replaced the one that was making all the noise. I've had it replaced by a company that pretty much obviously has very good customer service. And I think these are just going to be my reels now. I much prefer them. For some reason, I seem to be birds nesting my fixed spools, and I seem to be getting away with multipliers easier, so why fight it? But I'm just a multiplier guy now apparently, and life is good. Fingers crossed for a lovely mackerel. which I could then put on the bait, because I actually haven't got any bait on me now. I've got none. Peter Russell's bringing some. Cameron is bringing some. And the rest, and I don't think any of it's fresh. I need to catch my bait. I need to catch my bait, and I need to fillet it myself, and I need to catch a tope on it. I need to do the whole shebang. Just one mackerel, that's all I need. One single mackerel. It's not a lot to ask. Now I'm going for a very similar setup today. Tide tamers. I was using normal grip leads yesterday, but these are the tide tamers. And as you'll notice, they have 6 wires off it. Not only that, but the 6 wires are thickened. So normally they use 1.2 mil wires in grip leads. These use 1.4. So they're a lot harder to bend out. And with the extra grip wire, they do seem to be doing a better job than a standard 6 of slipping. And with this wind and this pull, I think it may be necessary. I'm using the same as yesterday though in terms of rigs. Mr. Vince Knight made these up, pulley rigs. It's a really simple pulley rig. The only difference is that on the end of it, it's got the bite trace. I'm hoping to be able to tame a tope today. Anyway, that's what I'm using. In theory, that's what I'm using. If I don't get bait, I'm not using jack. Potential bait. Tiny, tiny bit of that per feather. Could work. Stranger things have happened. Little bits of limpet. There we go. Send that out, just really close in. You'll get a lot of small pollock and things like that, just really close in. No need to complicate it. One ounce is not going to be heavy enough. Well, I don't have a 2 ounce, but I do have 2 1 ounce. So that'll have to do. Kind of reminds me of something that. We best not go into that. There we go. Yeah, you keep an eye on that for me, please. Give it a quick check. Doesn't feel particularly fishy. Oh, it's not looking good. Apparently there are some people coming here with some bait. I should have brought some ragworm. I didn't even think Key was supposed to be an hour ago. But I think there has been a miscommunication in the shop, so I think that is why. Don't think he's being a slack ass. Can you hear that? Another one of my reels being funny. Don't like that sound. It's quite irritating. It might be irritating because I'm irritated. Because I'm not getting bugger all to put on my Tope rod. You'll probably find the Tope down there doing exactly the same as I am. Just go like, eh? Where's the fish? There you go, the crew have arrived. MB Outdoors, Kiwi, Cameron, Peter and fam. Peter, what's your name, sorry?
Catherine.
Look.
Catherine.
Catherine. Peter and Catherine. And this is Steve. I've been here for 2 hours using feathers, all of, well, you'll see it in the video. MB Outdoors, the mank twat, has just cast out like twice.
Can't find the magic rub.
And he's just got a pollock straight away. So I've actually got fresh bait now. Things are looking up. Kinda. Tide tamer with half a pollock. Apparently these are really good for avoiding little doggy bites, doggies pestering your line because they don't actually like pollock. This is the start of the Tope fishing. You might think it's a bit strange what I'm doing now, but I'm not even going to cast this out that far. I'm going to cast the second rod out further, but I just want to get this safely out there. And a decent sized Tope. Oh yeah! Oh! God, that was close. All right, bring that back in. Take 2. Oh. To say it's been a bad start to the session is an absolute understatement. 2 hours without any bait. Wow, limpets. Get the bait here. First cast was awful. Second cast, big birdie. But that is 2 tope rods out there with bait on, pollock, which is good for avoiding doggies. And yeah, if I'm completely honest, I just need to relax a bit now because I am irritated. I'm annoyed by how this tope session has started off. It's about 2.5 hours in and I've just got my first baits out. And yeah, I'm just annoyed. I'll bring you back when I've stopped throwing my toys out of my pram. Yep, all right, so I've had my shit fit. I've had my sulk. I've got wings now. Product placement makes you fish better. Red Bull, give me £1 million, please. Not so much going on, but as I mentioned in the last one, I'm going to keep on changing my bait over because just smelling the water. I keep on trying to get bait. We're not getting a hell of a lot of mackerel. But we keep on trying. And we are actually in a position now where we should be able to get some bits and bobs. I have got a fresh mackerel, which I'm going to put on now, which is very nice. And yeah. The hunt continues. That's the bait I've been using. It's not a good bait. I mean, pollock is a good bait. As I said, it'll stop the doggies going after it because they don't like it. Don't blame them. I'm not a fan of pollock myself either, to be honest with you. But that's what I want, mackerel. The good thing about mackerel is that I've got a chance of bull huss then. And you know what? If I don't get a tope, what's that? It's not a weaver, is it? There you go. Key's just caught something weird. And I don't mean herpes. Ooh.
Do you know what? My head's just gone blank. Do you know that? I can't remember my. Yeah, one sec. When I couldn't remember my password for my phone.
That spike, isn't that a weaver?
No, it's not a weaver.
You know, I used to actually think these were weavers.
I have absolutely no idea what that is.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Scorpion?
No.
Three-spined?
No.
Never seen one of them.
Spotted?
And you know what? I know what they have. Caught loads of them. Usually on here. But that's a female one. The other ones are.
Yeah, it's got like spikes on it.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah, they're quite sharp then. The card, but we
There
don't
you
know what it is.
My head's fallen off.
Hey, Arcadion, he's got a thing.
Got one of these.
Got one of these guys. What a weird little thing. If you know what it is, leave a comment. Dragonet. It's a dragonet. Mackerel. Big ass mackerel. That is a healthy chunk of mackerel. If I was a tope, I would eat that. Totally. Totally. I would totally eat that. Yuck. Oh, please, Lord, let me cast like a normal human being. That is a big ass bait. You can watch me hopefully cast it out. Hopefully you're going to see this flying miles. There we go. I've barely got any line on there because I had a massive birdie. So I hope the tope's just a really lazy one and doesn't go on a massive run. Otherwise I'm in trouble. Gonna have to do some bullying here if I do get into one. The trap is set. That is not really what we want to see. More than likely a dogfish. I say we don't want bites, we want. Lawns! Saves the blank. Lawns. Whoop. Doggy, greedy doggy. Whoop. Greedy, greedy dogfish. The skin is quite abrasive. If you grab the tail, grab the midsection, they will try and whip their tail into you a bit. So that's a good way of getting them off without getting abrasion on your arms. Yeah! Clickers on. Drag off. And once again, the trap is set. Okay. So, as much as I can, I'm sticking true to what I was saying the other day in terms of what I forgot yesterday, which was keep changing the baits. I'm probably not changing them as often as I should, but I'm getting better, and I think I'm getting better at making the baits quicker and getting them out there quicker as well. So it's all a learning curve, but we still do need some fresh doughies that big. That's or just a pollock that big. That would be nice as well. One that I could cast out really easily and keep mostly whole. I feel like that's going to potentially make a difference. Hey, number 8. Look at the devastation in his face.
No.
Yeah. It's a big ballon, that.
I know.
That is a chunky ballon. Yeah. There you are.
Hallelujah. Number 8.
You want to kiss him? Number 8.
Number 8.
You need a little bit of worm on that bottom one.
Yeah.
That worm is a bit sun-dried. Ah. Got a bit of rag juice in my mouth. Ah. Ah. Oh, yummy. Yummy. Oof. There's a Snickers there. There's a chocolate there. I need that. Gonna need to get this taste out of my mouth. Product placement, Snickers, send me 500 quid please. Oh, yep. Yep, there we go. Okay. Oh, yep. I think there'll be a few on this. Definitely mackerel. And there'll be a few on that, I'd imagine. I think this rod is so light that it'll feel like an absolute beast on there. Fresh bait. Fresh bait. Ah. Okay, so now that I've actually finally caught some mackerel, some fresh bait, some really fresh bait, I can now get rid of the bait that's been out there for a little while. As Vince Knight said, you got to keep on changing the baits so that you can, well, just basically get the scent out there. You're basically chumming up the water all the time, baiting up as often as possible. Say every 15 minutes or so, I think he said. So, I got fresh mackerel. First thing I'm doing is putting a new bait out straight away, getting some fresh scent out there immediately. Oh. There's a wasp! You see that? Don't know about you, but I don't like wasps. And that one was wanting to take me out on a seafood dinner. Hello. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret here. Tope fishing is harder than I thought. Not a sausage. Still got 2 more mackerel, which are good enough for 4 baits. Once I bait up again, I'll try again. We're not even getting any bites here. It has switched off, but if it can switch off, it can switch back on again. That did not go to plan. Lots went wrong. And at the end, I couldn't get this section out of there, and we've bent the eye out of place. All in all, a pretty bad fishing day, but it happened. That's why it's on camera, so I'll probably upload it. It's real, I suppose. Everyone has bad days fishing. Silver lining, I did learn a hell of a lot. Again, I think I'm just so unprepared for it. But I think I can do it. Pretty sure I can. So all the baits were coming back completely clean, so there was just nothing out there. So on another day, I don't think I was doing anything particularly wrong. I don't know why this is beeping at me. Why is it being a twat? Anyway, silver linings, I am going to the pub and I'm going to drink some beer, and I think I've got tomorrow off. Probably not tope fishing next time. I think I want to change from it. I want to do something a lot easier and relaxing. It's a huge amount of stuff that I brought with me. If I go for mini species, I could just relax and just enjoy the day without any... Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm going to drink beer, so I'm just... Stop whinging. See you later.